All right, this is Greg's car, and I'm going to just walk around it, around the engine bay, just point out a few things. It's pretty much ready to start. It's full of fluids. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to attempt to run the cam in. It's a flat tappet motor. I got to put a chip in the computer and 3 wires on the Scan Master, and we should be good to go. So let's just take a walk around here. This is pretty much as stock of a rebuild as I do. Even on stock rebuilds, I like 60-pound injectors. I mean, if you got stock injectors that need to be replaced, we're going to go right to 60s. Just the detail of things that happen on a build like this, even though it's stock, there's a lot of detail. Down to the vacuum hoses, to the looming of the harness. I did ditch the stock airbox setup. It's not a period correct restoration build. It's just a stock rebuild. You can see we got vacuum brakes on there. They were already present. I painted all that stuff. It looked crusty. We got a MAF and a MAF translator that will get tucked away once it's run in. I reused the factory black clamps for the heck of it. A bone stock intercooler, upgraded with silicone hoses and the T-clamps. A rebuilt stock turbocharger. It's got a cold case radiator. It was already in there. Cold cases don't fit very well. I prefer the Champion radiator, but they do work. New washer bottle, new coolant bottle. Heater box has been redone. New heater cord, blower motor. Everything there has been redone. All new rubber hoses. A lot of people ask about that. That's to keep the coolant out of the throttle body lines. You can see the bottom one. That's all that is. There's an aftermarket piece available that deletes those. As we can see, I've already tried to spill ATF, so I've got a rag around it now. We got new cables, new battery cables from Casper's, all new hoses, all new rubbers, belt. That's not the belt you're going to get at the parts store. There's some routing. I took the transmission lines, which were in good shape, and I put some convoluted tubing on them just to make them look pretty. Most of the aluminum on the alternator is like that. It's blasted and tumbled. That's the correct case. Somehow I got a pink mark on there. I got to get that off. The valve covers are blasted and tumbled, but the intake and the doghouse and the throttle body are painted. We got a new compressor. Hope it lasts. That is, I believe, an O'Reilly's brand, which would be a Murray. Upgraded to the dual fans. Bunch of wiring going on there. Got some hidden wire in there to make both those relays come on. I removed the relay that kills the batteries. It looks like it's there, but it's really not. Intended boost on this car is 12, maybe 14. Doesn't want any gauges, just a Scan Master, so we're going to set it low. I got the manual boost controller there in case things change. And now we're going to put it up in the air and we'll look under it. All right, so we're under it. We can see the stock intercooler shroud screen is still there. Everything on here has been detailed. It was not a blast and powder coat, but it was just, pressure wash, maybe some brake clean, little scrubbing, and then some rattle can refinish. Everything is routed. We should not have any problems rubbing. All new power steering lines, hoses, original pump. No engine oil cooler. I delete those in all my engines. The headers are factory. I just had them welded. I cleaned them with my blaster and all that stuff, and then I just went ahead and hit them with the VHC high temp paint. We got the Corvette mini starter. Here's my trans lines. So it's pretty clean. Transmission is pretty much a very mild rebuild. It's not stock, but it's mild. And then I refurbished that hanger there. That's the detail on here. The underside of this car is pretty clean, so it was really easy to wipe it down, paint it, make it look really nice. Case is just painted. Got some extra wire there I gotta do something about. Whoopsie. Take care of that tomorrow. And then just the normal stuff in the back. Again, I went ahead and just sprayed some rattle can overhaul on it, but nothing special back here. It's all stock. Stock shocks, stock springs. Just replace that stuff. It has an aftermarket exhaust on it. Drop the tank. New Racetronic stuff in there. New hot wire kit. That's pretty much it. New air springs. New fuel filter. Truck bed coating in there. So that's what we got. So I'm going to fix that wire before I forget about it. So that's it. So tomorrow morning we'll hopefully we'll fire it up and run the cam in and break it in for 15-20 minutes, drain the oil, and run a tranny in, and maybe it'll be ready for some road miles. Supposed to be nice and cool tomorrow, so I don't anticipate it running too hot. So we'll see what tomorrow brings.